The bill drill in the firearms community is seen as the standard when gauging a shooter's skills of drawing from the holster and shooting faster and more accurate. So this drill, what it is on an IDPA target at about 7 yards. We'll be firing 6 rounds to the center mass of the target. We have a par time of 4 seconds. Shots outside the A zone are going to count as half-second penalties. So what skills does this drill enforce? It's going to enforce our holster draw. So if we draw from the holster and we don't have a solid grip, when we get to those 4th, 5th, and 6th rounds, if our grip is off or not correct, we're not going to be able to manage the recoil correctly or properly. All right. So it's going to test your first initial grip of your holster. It's going to test or evaluate. It's going to evaluate how we manage that recoil, all right, how we track our sights. And then it's a balance of speed and accuracy. If we go too fast, we'll see shots drop outside of our A zone, all right? But we don't want to go too slow because then we don't meet our par time, all right? So we need to find a good balance between going faster, but also being more accurate or being accountable for our rounds, okay? All right, everything landed within inside the A zone. You can kind of get a gauge if you have all your shots still landing with that A zone. You can up your pace or your cadence of shots. All right, that was a bad grip. All right, so on my draw there, I didn't have a correct grip. Right, my grip was a little bit too low. Kind of fixed it on the presentation, but this is the test of this drill, this bill drill. Now, had I drawn and my grip being too low, if I were to continue to fire like this with my grip being too low, I'm going to feel more of that recoil than I should, and my shots are going to start to walk off a little bit. All right, shot still landing inside the A zone. All right, that's our bill drill. Again, the bill drill is a good evaluation of the holster draw process, speed and accuracy, and then how well we can manage that recoil.